Hi guys, SpartanDee here. Today we'll be talking about, well, actually, it's something that I've been pondering or mulling over for quite a bit is how to make AD. Now, there's always other uh, YouTubers, content makers, developers that are out there who are already doing this. So I would say, I mean, it's there's only so many ways. I was gonna knock my lamp off the desk there. So many ways to make AD in the game. So obviously, some things will be similar, but this is kind of like my least to best ways to make AD. I will start by talking about how when you just starting out and towards the end game on how to make AD, and obviously the last will be how, or shall I say, the best way to make AD for me at my level. So anyway, here is a list of my teams. You can see there 50, 23, sorry, 50, 53 what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Hiccups there. 23 over 52. I will try to get level 70 uh, in all 52 tunes. Most of these are Guardian fighters, as you can see. There's SpartanDee. The second to what is that? 2016, 15, 15. So, and then there's the eight classes with a filler here. That's actually for the ninth class that is coming soon for the past 3 years, 2 years or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll explain that in a bit. So this is basically gonna log in now. This is basically my day um, and how I do it. This is kind of like my daily thing. That is freakishly loud. Freakishly loud. I'm gonna put in music here. Uh, Maybe put down overall volume slightly. Ugh, not all the way down. I think that's fine. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. Odd numbers. I'm that guy. So, actually, I'm gonna remove the camera if I can find camera positions. I'm not gonna show the camera for myself. Oh my god, that took it away. I guess I'll have to look at my face throughout this video. Uh, if you guys know how I do my videos, I always do one take. So, and fair warning, my wife might just come in and out of the room. This is actually outside. This is my office outside of our room. It's actually veranda extension to the house, to our room even. And yeah, she'll probably come in and out, say hi. Anyway, what did I just do? Well, I refined, but obviously not fully refined. I still got 33k there. I picked up my VIP keys. In fact, now that I've picked up my VIP keys, did I open them? Yeah. I'm gonna open a lockbox, and I mean, suffice to say, the lockbox in the current mod isn't that great. And fire main, actually, I would go for the glorious and kind of like get a swift golden lion, right? But because of the like adventure pack, it's not that attractive for me. So fire main, let's go. Okay, I didn't luck out again. Basically, I open my keys daily now. If you've been watching my videos on YouTube, I used to do openings for like a whole month's worth of keys, but I don't do that now because well, it's a bit repetitive, and I always luck out. So let me think. So I claim my keys. I've got 30k. Um, just a quick peek at my shared storage there. Maybe spend these. because you know CODG, or that's Cradle to Death God. I guess I could save it for like half 50% discount on trade bars, which is sometime next month. Here we go. May 24th. That's still a while. I mean, we're still in April, so not too worried about it. Let's put it that way. I'll worry about it when it comes around. Oh, okay. It looks like my thing came through. What is that thing? I will show you later. Like, right. So right now, I've got two options. Um, I can go do random dungeons. As you can see, that's 9k plus whatever kind of bonus AD that you get, and then there's skirmish, and then there's epic dungeons. And usually by skirmish, I probably would have maxed out 30k, 36k already. So it's kind of like I don't even need to do the random epic dungeon. But for beginners' sake, I'm just gonna go through the process with you. So once you hit level 70, which isn't that hard, I would say. I mean, if this is your first time in the game, it will seem daunting only because you're fresh and I did not complete. Did that give me AD? I'm not sure. I don't think so. No, it did not. It's just for the shards. It is two times. Well, actually, it's half. Yeah, half guild mark discount. So I will hand these in. Um, kind of straying away from our purpose, but this is kind of like how I roll, really. Because if I don't do this now, I'll probably forget and do something else. And it seems like we actually maxed out, so I'm just gonna give it to these guys. And I still got two maps here that I haven't done yet. So yeah, daily I would check my professions. Let's see. Ah, yeah, I basically got a tier 2 results there, so that was kind of sad. Spartan sad. I'm just gonna do this. I usually have these elemental aggregates running, two of them out of 9, and then let's see, what can I do? Commission. I'm trying to do a Masterworks 4, so I'm just gonna use my forge hammer. And this is the great thing about having alts. I've actually accumulated purple vouchers, and I just basically like if in a pinch I would just donate to the coffers and get the guild marks, and then uh, you know, for example, get the guild marks and then buy the items that I need from our temporary vendors. Now that's the good thing about uh, guilds rank 20s. I mean, it's like rank 17 in order to get temp vendors. I could be wrong. We started out, I think it's rank, when I joined, I think it was rank 19 already. So if you look here, these are the temporary vendors. I can't move it, unfortunately. So you can have all these like good stuffs over here with guild marks that you can buy. Um, for the commission, Masterworks rank 4. Just now I need Matter Root, and also, is it over here? I can't remember now. Matter Root and Alkali. I think it was at the other side. This one. Yeah, it's over here. I don't have enough guild marks, obviously. You could run all those kind of like marauders, stronghold marauders, and all these like HEs in strongholds. You can get about, I get about 440 because I have a stronghold cleric, and he adds 10%. So basically 400. Everyone else 440 for me. Um, Yeah. So randoms, right? 33k. Basically, I can get 30k here, but I'm not gonna do that now. I mean, that's up to you guys. That's kind of like what I call entry level AD farming. Um, yeah, you guys probably say, "Oh, wow, look at that. He only has 140k." Well, no, actually, I've got about 2 million pending. It's been this one was like 2 days ago or yesterday. These have been hanging about for like a week now, or less than a week, but quite a while. So, um, yeah. And if you look at my items here, I'm not exactly poor. I'm not that rich, but I'm not that poor either. Got 17.6. I've got Exalted. I'm working on this. You probably saw I had one. I haven't had a Omun carving for the past 2 weeks, including this week. So that's probably stopping me. This is this week's Soulmonger, so I need 2 more weeks to get this offhand to be exalted. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, I believe it's this one. Um, if you guys want to know how to exalt, uh, I'll probably check it out later, or maybe do it on a different video separate from this one. Uh, yeah. So basically, what do I do? On my main, I'll just give you a quick overview. Okay, whatever. Is it this one? No, sorry. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, boons. I've basically got all the boons, right? I mean, this is my DPS build, by the way. That also will be on a different video. You guys might want to pause this or something if you want to like follow, but you know, um, with my with my previous kind of like build videos, you can probably more or less follow the same thing. It's just slight tweaks here and there. It's not absolute. I wouldn't say mine's the best build out there, but it works for me. So, and it's a work in progress. I'm trying to get to that sweet 85% crit chance to, yeah, sorry, not 85% crit chance, 85% armor penetration, 100% crits, and power after that. You know, I can hit self buff with my companions. His bonding is maxed out 14. I could hit about 60 to 70k depending on the situation. I'll just do a quick preview that here now. Do that, do this. So that's kind of like waiting for my companion to proc. So yeah, not ideal. I actually want that to be higher. Actually, in fact, this would be added 10% because of this feat here. Reckless attacker, but because I'm not being attacked, since they're like dummies, they won't attack me, obviously. That's actually about 98%, almost close to 100, I would say. Right. And besides, I mean, with this kind of build, I could actually put on like say lizard or, you know, not vine, maybe a fur Cuno and oh I don't know some other things that can boost up. Like this one, I could go for a primal salt ring. One of these give armor penetration, no critical strike, slightly. Offensive rings, etc., etc. I play around with them a bit. It really depends. As a solo, I would use these because I can melt things in less than 2 minutes, for sure. Sulfite, etc., etc. I've got quite a few of these. These are not even all of it. It's in the guild shared bank or personal bank as well. They're work in progress, you know. But I mean that's like a whole bunch of other things. This is supposed to be an AD farm video. I excuse me for going on about something else. So, what do I usually do? Excuse me, I'm kind of like perspiring here because it's freakingly hot. I've closed the door, so the air conditioning from my room isn't going to my office, and my office air conditioning is broken. So, gonna have to deal with it. I'll have to endure it. I don't want to go shirtless in this video. Yeah, I've got hunts. These are Omu hunts. If we go to my bank again, these are some of the Shoshin Star trophies. But we don't, since I've kind of like finished all of the campaigns, even including Schult, if I can find a button for it. Where is it? As you can see here, I've capped, right? I can't see it. There you go. Basically now I'm just waiting for the next mod, Ravenloft, to be released, because basically now it's just routine for me. I'm doing Dread Ring right now because it's 2 times, and that means that I can like create a signet, for example, for my alts. Um, I mean, if you look at my keys, I think I got 20 plus keys for Dread Ring right now. If I can find it. Yeah, 23, because I used one yesterday or earlier today. 23 keys. Now's the time to kind of like get the scripts, I think they're called. So I mean, what those are? Those are Vanguard scripts. 10 gives one key. So this is basically like, what was that? 20, 200 scripts I've used to buy them, to buy the keys. So, and then use it during a 2 times stones in order to get like, well, what I'm aiming for are these superior enchanting stones. The only other way is to get it from packs, and that's randomized as well. So if I do get a superior enchanting stone, it will be twice, and I believe I've ever gotten twice in a lair before. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I didn't get anything good. I don't need companions. I mean, if I just quickly show you my companions, those are my companions right now. Those are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 80, 12, 13, almost 14. What is that? I'm gonna use my handy calculator here. This is for like 112 companions, and that's not including the ones that I passed on to my alts. Um, Anyway, I don't use all of these. I'm a collector of sorts, so my end game is actually 100% collections. That's over here. I've got about 5,000 there and 345 there. I am nowhere near completing that. But anyway, moving on. So this is Omu. I mean, well, this Princess Keen is for Omu. I'm just gonna grab the daily since I've already maxed out on, oh god, sorry, maxed out my weekly hauls, including hunts. So that's an extra 25 there. Shoshin Star, not so much. I mean, it's not really. I've got so many keys for Shoshin Star already. Is that it? Shilton key. I've got 44 Shilton keys. I mean, that's like 44 tongs. I'm not gonna be. I mean, and I do make the keys daily, so it's like not my focus right now. So what I do is grab my daily for Omu. I mean, I do the Shoshan Star River weeklies as well, but I don't really focus on them so much. So, my daily routine for Omu, check out here. I'll grab this one, I guess. God, I'm sweating so bad right now. It's so freakishly hot. I would actually switch on my fan right now which is like underneath my table. It'll blow to my face, but it'll also blow into the mic, and that is super annoying. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll just have to endure this temperature for you guys. This is for you guys. Um, yeah, just kind of like grab the campfire. Campfire's good because it will add +1 to all ability scores here. And then there is this potion from Sharndar that will add primaries to one for 1 hour. Those are I would use it for PvP, I guess. I mean pots I don't usually use except for these ones that are repeatable. What is this? What do you call these? The scales. But other than that, I don't really use pots other than PvP, as you can see from my previous videos, or a very big boss. Right, what did I just do there? I offered my uh, talisman, picked up that for this Trickster God offering. This will last for 30 minutes. I was gonna say seconds. 30 minutes. And what that does basically is just give you currency such as idols as well as Omuan treasures from mobs. So that's kind of like great, especially at the beginning of the week. I see a plant over there, so I'm just gonna go there. Uh, these guys are super annoying. They have a knockback, amongst other things. They're pretty tough as well. Even with my 85% armor penetration, actually I'm probably at 110. 55. Yes, look at that, 99%, almost 100%. I mean, I could go kind of like R14s to Azures in my offense slots. I don't know if you guys can see that. These are like all basically flat R13s except for the utility ones. I'm not ready to kind of like, you know, just get a slight increase in IL for percentages. That's just not how I roll. I mean, I need the AD for something else. Right now, I'm aiming for the Ohm one. What is it called? Sorry, I'm just gonna Expedition Pack. Yeah, I'm aiming for this, especially for the VIP and all these good stuff. I mean, uh, I get my Zen for free, except if there's a sale going on. Then I'll just, whip out the credit card. But otherwise, yeah, Zen to AD. Um, and this is what this video is all about. So, just carrying on, the kind of like my daily routine. I will, at every hour, these guys, the Thayans in Omu, will drop what we call Licklore. A Licklore? Lishlore. However you want to pronounce it. I guess it's a Lich, Lich, Lichlore. And it's RNG, but I mean, I don't expect to spend more than 5 minutes to kind of grab these. And if you see these guys, pick them up. Seriously, I will explain that in a bit. Why? It's also part of the 80 farms. Like I said, randoms is kind of like entry level. And you do that, it's 36k AD refined, right, per tune. So times that by how many tunes you have, and you saw I had 23 tunes, which means I could technically 23 times 36k is about 828,000 AD per day if I actually went and gone through the randoms or salvaging for all 23. There we go, see, it just dropped. And it dropped 2 by the looks of it. 3. 3? Oh god. Right, so when something like this happens, right? When you have kind of like too many lures dropping. This is a almond tablet. Yeah, it won't let me for sure. That's fine. What we're gonna do, right? I'm just gonna do this because I kind of like having a clean inventory, free of extra stuff that we don't need. So I'm just gonna pop out my profession vendor there. I wish you can change this NPC. I mean, I kind of dig the chick in Sharndar. Yes, she's hot, but yeah, can't say the same for that old lady. Just grab that. That's part of the quest. So I picked up the lore. Those are from tie-ins, and you can only get one per hour. So right now you can see it's 8:23 p.m. At 9:00 p.m. I'll be able to pick up or at least open another lore. So what I like to do is go back. In fact, I actually should have grabbed the other one, the Royal Relic from the Yuan-Tis. Right, I go to either Eku or Makos, but because I've already got, um, let's see, Schult, Omu, Makos, and Eku. I've already got them all, so I don't actually need any more. And you guys might say, what about your alts? Well, my alts, they're already pretty geared. So, there's these ones. These actually sell quite a bit. I would, these aren't as good as what I already have. This one, this is for my PvP. See here is what, 3600. Sorry, it's a deflect rating of 1000 for 3600 seconds. So that's an hour. And persist through death. This one does not persist through death, so, and it's only 600. But regardless of that, I think, did I take the deflect one? I think I took the deflect and lifesteal one from my alt, but I will just take these ones. Or you could accumulate it to get these other ones and then kind of like salvage it. But I think it depends on how fast you can get those favors, I guess. For our purposes, I will just get these ones: power and aggression, power and critical. Let's see, actually. In fact, we're just gonna pop them here. How much are they going for right now? Consumables, maybe? Nobody selling them? Perhaps? I guess not. So I'm just gonna pop them here, see how much they go for. It's about 14. Let's put in 15k over there, put it for 1 day, and I can't see the post. And because I've got VIP, it's free for me. So I could potentially make, so it's basically, what is that? 515, 3000 AD each. So potentially I could be making, oh, I don't know, 15k right now if somebody buys that. It's not important right now. Right. The lore, like I said, add the new hour, you can get another one. But we dropped one earlier. So what I'm doing, and I see here, a plant. Gonna pick those up. And I did get a bowl, platinum bowl. I don't want to fight that. I don't want to fight that right now. Gonna go back to where we kind of dropped. And you might want to access these nodes, especially during at 2 times. If I can pick this up. There we go. So there we go. We got another lore, but we can't open it right now because it's not yet the new hour. So I'm just gonna hold on to that, and you can only have one on you. So if it drops like 3 earlier, yeah, you aren't able to access those until you can't pick it up. You can't have more than 2 in the inventory. So unfortunately, you just kind of have to deal with one. And do remember not to have it in the inventory at the new hour. Like if I was to kind of like farm lore with that in my inventory, I will never see another one. ever is impossible. It will never drop. So do make sure that it's no longer in your inventory and accept the quest as soon as you can. Um, Bundle of Lore from Heroic Encounters is basically the same thing. As soon as you get it from, say, Tyrant BHE, you just hand it in to either Eku or Makos so that you can pick up another one if, say, you transfer to another BHE or Tyrant HE, whatever you want to call it, and get another one, as soon as. Right, like I said, I'm just gonna clear this because, yeah, too many things going on. It's difficult for me to see. What I'm actually aiming for is now a Royal Relic drop. You can do the other quests if you want to, but this I find to be the fastest way to get idols, if not the hunts. But there's a cap for hunts. Here's another one, but I don't tend to take this one. This is the Templars quest, side quest. It's kind of like pickup quest, so I really I rather not. There are other better ways, I think, to do this. Um, So yeah, basically, beginning of the week, what I would do is do the patrols, grab the treasure chests, go to the locations, dig it up, open all six, do feign weekly. Is weekly, so you can only do it once a week, which unfortunately I've already done, so I wouldn't be able to show you guys. But basically, this is the interest over here. Excuse me, and the hiccups. So annoying. So this is the interest to feign, which you can only do once a week. And to try and get the Shadow Striker +5 ring. Unfortunately, I think the highest I've gotten was a 3 or a 2. I'm not sure. And you can only get it like once a week, which is kind of like a bummer. But it is account bound, so process that. Account bound means you can just interchange between your alts, which means that if in fact I had 53 tunes all having feign, to the point that they have feign, that means I'll be able to do feign 53 times per week. That means 53 times for a chance at a +5 per week. So I mean, yeah, it's a momentous big task. I'm working on my alts right now, and I can only play 3 in a day. I think any more than that, I'll just go crazy. But yeah, I'm working towards that right now. I'm actually looking for this royal relic to show you guys, and it's not popping, so it's a bit annoying right now. Drop? No, no drops. No drop. Oh, there we go. There we go. Royal relics. So here's another one. This is similar to uh, the Licklors, in the sense that you can only get one per hour. So those two, I think went past a plant just now. It doesn't matter. Those two work hand to hand. It's usually what I do, and this is kind of like a secret. So do bear with me for a second. If you've stayed to watch this long, that's kind of like a reward for you guys. So yeah, you don't see it, but you can actually get lost idols. And if you had a tiger, 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 what was it, Shulton tiger? Shulton tiger will give you an extra 2 or 3, 10%. So that will be 5 per quest. So after patrols, that's like another 5, I think, for 6, so that's 30. And then there's the weekly, which probably gives you like 25, I think. I don't quote me, I forget. And after those weeklies and patrols and maybe some quests, you'll probably get to like 80 or 100, and you just do all these like quests. The one that I do love to do, and I can't tell from the map right now, is actually, let's see if let's just go quickly. Yeah, and you guys who play here in Omu, oh, look at that, it's a T-Rex. Gonna do this quickly, cause basically this is again money. If you ever see a Razor Tyrannus Rex, just hit it once and then just like go away and come back or something. I don't know, or help to kill. You know, that's totally up to you. But come back because it will definitely drop a spine, and it's the same for Social Star River with the Tyrannosaurus Rex, not the Tyrannosaurus Rex is bigger, better, and in fact, it's even harder than this one for some reason. I have no idea. There we go. It's 100% drop, so hit it once, come back, you'll get a spine. And these guys actually depends, but some people will sell one for one greater mark of potency. Um, I actually buy them at 4 spines per Gmob. I mean, come on, it's so easy. It's 100% drop. I mean, it's just whether you're lazy or you're desperate enough to sell the spines for 4 to 1 or 1 to 4, 1 Gmob to 4 spines. That is totally up to you. Don't hate me. That's just the way it goes. I mean, if you're happy to trade for 1 to 4, then why not, right? I mean, I could simply get it myself if I wanted to. So, it's you know, that's a choice. Um, so yeah, and basically, when after all that's done, like if I've capped the daily, I haven't capped yet. I don't think. Oh yeah, I did. I did cap the daily. I'll just go back. Right now, I'm just earning Omen treasures. And the Omen treasures are good because then you can go to the Schultz store. And this is only after you've unlocked Fane, the Fane Weekly. You can get the shirt and pants. These are, if not the best shirt and pants that you can get in the game. And these are account bound, which means that you can just pass them to your alts. The only problem is you need to get about 3.5 or 3500 Omen treasures, and I am short 33 233 shy of getting both at the same time. So that's what I'm doing right now. Um, and this is the secret right over here. Um, blood cake cutlass is obtained from the lure that you get. I think I have one actually. Yeah, here we go. Horn of the Eotyrannus. No, that's not it. That's Moshushu. Okay, I got that wrong. That's not the one. I think it's Horn of the Ape. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Basically, what you wanna go for is the rare Mage Hunter, and he pops up from Yuan-Ti. Now, there are Yuan-Tis above ground, uh, but I noticed while I was grinding for the Mage Hunter helm, which you then combine with a spine. I'll never see that thing again. Um, to get the lure for Cutlass, and you kill Cutlass to get the Blood Cake Cutlass. The thing is, though, it's one of the most sought after trophies because one of the ingredients for the scales, I think it's at third scale, is dropped from Cutlass, and most people, if not all, are stuck there. So what I do is I just hang around here. You know, if there are people, that's okay. It's fine. We're helping each other out. There's a misconception that if you hit 75% of the damage to their HP, the drop only appears to that person, but that is not the case. I've had instances where I hit them once with an at will even, and I still get a drop. It's debatable. It's RNG. There's cap. I don't know. I actually don't tend to farm these guys. This I actually bought tier ones, right? Basically, let me just get rid of the camera now. Oh, I can do that. But then you guys won't be able to see what I'm typing, so I'm just gonna close the camera for now. Um, Basically go something like want to buy star 1 trophies for 1 Gmop. No spines, because I got spines. Or we can ask for spines later. No spines, thanks. And that's it. Um, and I'm just gonna check if I've got enough money to buy a Gmop now. Because I don't. Oh, okay, I can't do it because of fighting right now. High DPS, okay. Start in 1 minute. Yeah, I got enough for Gmop. I forgot how much it's cost. Let me just drink my tea. Mm. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the spawn for these mobs was less than a minute. Usually, especially above ground, there'll be a lot of people farming the same things, especially like the the Yuan-Tis. So you kind of like fighting with each other for that. You know, if you're going around in circles trying to kind of like catch the mage hunter or mage breaker, whatever it's called, then you're gonna lose all the time. I mean, that's just how the game is made. So it's like nothing you can do about it. But um, right. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell that didn't take a minute at all. Actually, is somebody killed that like a few minutes ago? I guess I don't know, a few seconds ago. The spawn here is pretty fast compared to above ground. It's I don't know if anybody notices, but if you've been grinding as long as I have, I kind of noticed how fast they respawned. I mean, this one here, this mob here, actually takes about the same time as it would above ground. But these guys, these 4 locations that I just went to, they spawn pretty fast. I mean, by the time I go up here and then I just want to see the mob if they've spawned up here, but I doubt it. Okay, they did spawn. Any Yuan-Ti spawns will spawn a mage breaker. That's a fact. I mean, it's the same with the bears. It's the same for Thayans. But I like to kind of like hang around here because they spawn pretty fast. And lo and behold, is a mind whisperer. Sorry, I thought it was a mage breaker. Mage breakers are Thayans. What am I talking about? I have no idea what I'm talking about. So yeah, no drops there, but it did drop some enchants and RP items, which is great. Another thing about that, in my utilities and my mount, I have a Wondrous Fortune. Keep on it. Core Masters, Dragon Horse, mostly Core Masters actually. I got a Fey Blessing there, I got a Timoris over there, and the rest are like Core Masters rank 12s. The reason being, um, for RP, especially during a 2 times stones event, which is coming I think next month, is the next one as of today. They did change some events apparently. It was in the patch notes, I believe, or I could be wrong. But yeah, I mean, what I usually do is just accumulate these. Maybe not the enchants, but the RPs definitely. Look, this one's about to cap, and I will know that if it will cap. 95 here, 90 there. I actually sold a stack of 99 blood rubies for almost a million the other day. So that is another way. It's a pretty long-winded one, but That's how I managed to get this one going. Where is it? This one, yeah. This was actually my blood rubies, and they are going to be converted into 2K Zen. I hope sometime soon. Somebody in my guild was saying that is every 500k AD is like can be exchanged to Zen within 24 hours. So I'm hoping in a couple of days that will go through. So it's been a while. I'm just gonna identify all, and this is a great way of getting RP, by the way. That amount is probably me just converting all of these drops. These are kind of like character bound. I believe. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to turn off my lines chat. I think, you know what? I will turn off my lines chat because these guys are crazy most of the time. So I don't want to show down my channel. Um, if anybody wants me, they will PM me. So I'm pretty sure I can still receive PMs. Maybe not. Yeah, I need a new mouse. My double click is double clicking too much. Actually, no, I don't think I got tells. Oh, never mind. They can survive without me. Right. So yeah, that's kind of like basically my daily routine right now. Oh yeah. So a little bit. I did mention that I was gonna say, why should you pick up those plants? Excuse me, the hiccups are coming back. Um. Oh, source. Allosaurus used to be such a great thing. It used to be like 500k per fang, but because of the drop rates improved now, it's not even 1k. I don't think. So I just keep them for myself. Um, so yeah, those kind of like Shulton one. You go to artificing, and I think I didn't hide. You make lumber, and you could also make propolis, right? And in fact, even if you don't have the masterworks for I wouldn't say masterwork, if you don't have the craft skill. Okay, I just got another mission. Ugh, I hate those. There, that should be gone now. Yeah, grab your invocations daily. On my main, I usually invoke all six within the day because I play a lot and for a very long time. Probably just donate while I'm still here. It's probably at 30 still, but you know, and it's almost close to the hour, the new hour. So I'm kind of like keeping an eye on that. If in fact a royal relic drops, that means that it's the new hour. Because I usually don't notice. I don't look at the clock, so time flies for me. Like right now, I'm recording this for the already 40 minutes. So it's a pretty long video. Um, I hope you guys don't mind. This is kind of like I just want to show you a glimpse of what I do in a day and how I make my AD um, and gold. If you look at my gold right now, oh god, I can't show you. Can I show you? Probably can't show you. My gold is almost 5,400 right now. That's right, 5,400 gold, not silver, gold. But the problem is, gold isn't that great. In this game, I tried buying a Gmop, Greater Mark of Potency, for 100 gold. I got dissed. I got roasted so bad. People were trolling me, telling me, go F yourself, etc., etc. I was not very pleasant. Somebody was nice enough to mention that it actually was 1 Gmop to 1,000 gold. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go there. I didn't accumulate 5,400 gold just so that I can give one Gmop for like 20, not even 20k AD. You know, no way, no way, Jose. I wasn't gonna do that. Mm-mm. Gold isn't that valuable. I would say the only reason why you want gold is maybe to get keys, do some boons. But even then, 100 gold will probably suffice. You won't need more than 100 gold per tune, I would say. But I was doing this kind of like AD making video, and I was kind of like seeing if I can actually make money with gold. It didn't pan out at all. Like I told you, people were dissing me, telling me to go f myself and go away, because what I was doing, that trade was not good enough for them. I mean, if it wasn't good enough for them, they shouldn't even say anything. Just leave me be. Then. I'm not, I'm not disturbing anyone. If somebody was happy, I actually did sell 100 gold for one Gmod to a guildmate, and he was happy to do it. I mean, he probably didn't realize it was like 1,000 gold. I didn't realize it was 1,000 gold for one Gmod then. But I mean, that's what people say. Whether it's true or not is a different story, right? I mean, I don't know. They could be trolling me, trying to grab 1,000 gold for one Gmod. Come on. Anyway, I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna be happy doing it, so I didn't do it. And yeah, they can go play far, far away. Right. I mean, I'm not gonna do this the whole day. I'm just showing you, guys. Back to what I was saying about professions. Go to your artificing, and even if you don't have uh, the kind of like Shulton crafts, getting all these like woods, teaks, and I'll give you guys a tip right now for making AD. Let's say Propolis is probably one of the highest sought ones right now. Some guy probably thought it was funny idea to be selling these guys. These used to be 200 AD per. Now look at it. That's almost 1,000, right? What is that? 1,002? 1,005? 6,000 divided by 5. 1,002, like I said. So these are 1,002 each. And I've got, what is that? 9? 6, right? So, yeah, pretty fast AD there. I could be making 7,200 potentially. It all depends if somebody buys it. That's the problem with these things. What about this propolis varnish? Is probably cheaper. Okay, that's like 2k each. So there you go. Even without crafting the woods, right? You will still be able to make money. So uh, I actually made a video about this previously, but unfortunately I didn't release it because I didn't think it was good enough. So kind of like this is how you should be doing is if you want to compare or get the highest yield for your, get the best bang for your buck. You just did what I did there. Go to main hand, go type wood search, and then sort by name, and then you'll be able to see. So for Woods Bolter right now is 16.5. That's pretty high actually. And the next one is Hirawa, which is 8,000. Pretty low. These guys used to be like 2k each, I think, a long, long time ago when they first started out, but people were selling them pretty high right now. I mean, I've gone as high as 20k. This actually is pretty low. I actually assumed that this would be at least 20 or 25k, but I guess there's a lot of people making it right now. That's why it's kind of like gone down in price, 8k there. So yeah, it's actually good that I checked. So it looks like Boltus, which is for Guardian Fighters, is the highest yield right now. So you do check. There's the other one, which is Teak, and this goes for offhands as well. So sort by name. Teak all costs is going for 10k. Soldians are going for 7, 8k. Tictamina 10.8, so there you go. So that's like, actually, when I first started doing this, selling like woods items, woods gears, I was earning probably, I was basically, right, it's 20K, and I was making like all 9 slots of these by the hour. If I was to make, let's say, if I was to make a, do I want to do that? Why is it showing me this? If I was to make this can jar, right? Using, let's just say I'm gonna use these guys. It will take me 40 minutes. So every 40 minutes, I had woods coming out of these nine. So 9 times, what is that? 20K. Let's just say it was 20K. I was making 180K AD per hour. And we're not even talking about per day. This was per hour. I was making 180K per hour at the height of doing the profession. Now it's kind of like, it's not viable so much anymore because of how much the mats cost. I mean, look at this, it's crazy. It's like 1.2 per propolis, and you need three to kind of like make one woods anything. So it was kind of depressing. I mean, you need the five. This takes about one. This takes about five. I believe, I can't really tell. I'm not using my prescription glasses, which I'm gonna swap to since I'm not on the camera right now. There we go. It's a lot better for me. Yeah, so it takes five, but you get back two if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, you'll get one. If you're even unluckier, you'll get none back. But I mean, basically, you can kind of like, uh, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not segregate, subsidized for making these at tier 3. So I mean, it was kind of like a rolling thing. Sometimes I get two, sometimes I get one. I'll definitely get one because I've got my forge hammer and my purple assets here. But that's the kind of thing that was happening, that I was producing more by making and selling them by the hour versus buying the mats and or gaining the mats myself. So that was how I made my AD there then, a long time ago. Now, because of the price, it's not even worth it. So that is kind of like a level up. um, and I think now we're going towards the end of this video. The best way, did I miss anything? I feel like I've missed something. Right. I mean, I guess I could do this. This is kind of like before right, I wasn't lucky enough. I was hoping for a 30K um, gains there. I think I actually capped, so gonna grab that. Is one of the good reasons why I do the claim rewards now rather than later. So 13299. Gonna grab this 298. Put it to 1 day and sell. So basically, I've probably made about less than 30K right now. Potentially. It all depends if somebody buys this or not. That's the problem. That's the only problem with this method. Excuse me. But usually RPs go very fast. I mean, for me, I don't really need RP right now. I do need it, but usually I would wait until a 2 times stones in order to open kind of like all these bags that I have, including the packs. If you have VIP, and I do recommend highly for you to get VIP, it's only 1K, and if you get like 500 1000 AD. And if you can get kind of like invoking bags and the discounts is only 850 AD. Sorry, Zen. 15k off any item, just buy Zen. Seriously, you get keys, all the benefits. I'm pretty sure you guys know what the benefits of VIPs are. If you don't, just look it up. It's great, seriously. If nothing else, that's what you should get. And you get your keys. That's how I make my 30 keys a day, per month, sorry, openings, um, at basically no cost at all. uh, or you can sell them. That's totally up to you. I mean, I keep them. It's actually worth more to me to kind of like keep this demonics. I've been opening fire mains. I haven't been opening the glorious or the soulmongers because they're pretty bad. Personally, it's up to you if you want to. They are great for the core master artificers packs, but the kind of like chances are so low that it's not even worth it, even for the like um, legendary assets. But you know what? I'm just gonna do it quickly. If you are super, super, super lucky, you can get a legendary from them. Oh god, no more. Is it no more? Professions? Maybe I did that wrong. Yeah. If you can get it, you can sell it for this. Seriously, 25 million will be in your hands. People would go for, I would go for this. If only I had 25k. I don't, because I spend as soon as I get. So that's the reason why I'm piss poor. I feel like I'm piss poor right now. Even with 2 millions hanging floating there, even if it goes through and I get 4k, I feel like I am skint poor. I don't feel right if I unless I have like 1 million AD, but as soon as I get 500k, I would post it up, right? And yeah, so I'm trying to get my train of thought. Channels, channels. I have a lot of channels. Most of them are invites. Some of them I ask to be invited to. I don't like to ask for invites, really, but but in order to kind of be effective on a daily basis, you do need other people to help you out. So channels is one of those ways. Look at this. Um, yeah, they're looking for DCs, not for me. I am a Guardian fighter. I do have a great weapons fighter and a DC, but I am not there yet in terms of end game content. Like right now, there, GF for Tong 16k. You know what? I will tell him. See if he picks me up. So I wouldn't be surprised if he picks me up because of my IL, but that's kind of like a misconception really, because ILs don't really mean anything. If you once you hit like 14k or 15k, like I said, once you hit like kind of like 14k, you're good enough. 15k is even better, and so on and so forth. I mean, the highest I've seen is like 18k. That's kind of like ridiculous levels already. You probably could run it by yourself, but this is not what this game is all about. Um, so yeah, I mean, even with the items that I have now, and I think my guy is already great as is, he can definitely do better. Like rank 14s here in all of his enchants, or maybe even four more legendaries, and maybe these guys I can swap around. I mean, these two, if you've watched my videos on builds, I keep these two on, but I do feel like I want to experiment more. So one of my goals actually is to go for like an all four Archon plus a Battle Cat, or maybe even get a Harper Bard. Um, as an active when I'm not in Shult, for example, because Harper Bards they're pretty good. In fact, I'll see if I can find Harper Bard here. Ooh, oh my God! Seriously, 1. Oh my God! No, I shouldn't have done this. I feel like I wanna buy him now. Oh my God, do I buy him? Do I not? That is so cheap. Oh my God. See, the thing about this guy is that when you have 50% more health, you get more power. And if you're less than 50%, you get more deflect or something. Yeah, defense. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy is so cheap right now. What do I do? What do I do? These guys usually go for 3 million. This is so freakishly cheap. I don't know what to do. You know what? I do know what to do. Right, so the thing about tongs, right? Tongs and CODG. CODG, I would say if you can get to it, and this is the high end, go for it. Go do COO Cradle of the Death God all day long. Look at this. One of these Ultimate Enchanting Stone is about 300,000, and usually and when it first came out this was actually 1 million AD, but because people are a lot more people are be able to do it now. And he has to leave, so that's fine. So when you're doing CODG, Cradle of Death God, or Tongs, Tomb of the Nine Gods, you'll be able to get those drops. And that's how I make. That's how I make my million per day. Because basically, and you know, take it or leave it, 270k there. I actually managed to get two Ultimate Enchanting Stones in one CODG run, and that was a very quick one actually. Everybody, well, not I'd say most people knew what they were doing at the Cradle Death God, and we did it basically like 10 minutes, 11 minutes, and I did like maybe six or so. There you go, bam! I just made 700k. Right. I just made 700k just like that, and now I'm thinking, it's so painful. This was I posted it like a few days ago. So I mean these guys were going for like a week, so they're probably gonna go through soon. But I want that Harper bar so bad. You know what? YOLO, 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 yo mother beep low. I'm gonna get that Harper bar. I'm gonna get that Harper bar right now. Yes, I got it. I got the Harper bar. Got a Harper bar. I'm still recording, by the way. Hmm. What shall I call him? What shall I call him? Ah, you know what? I'll just call him anything. Super Rockstar. Call him Marilyn Manson. I don't know who to call him. Let's just call him. I'm not even sure what his spelling. Is that how he spelled Marilyn Manson? I think it is.
Yeah, my wife just came in, said hi. Yeah, just want to make sure. And I got 2K to spare. That's not bad. For that was like two, three, four US, 4 US for one Harper bar. That's pretty good. So yeah, that's basically it. Um, get your ultimate enchanting stones and sell them. They're like 300k right now. Um, it might fluctuate. It might go higher. It might go lower. I don't know, but totally up to you guys. If you can get to high end dungeons, doing the contents again and again, do it for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes each. Tongs usually go for like 10, 20 minutes. Not even 10, 10 minutes is too fast. Fastest run for a tong actually was like 10 minutes, but I don't think unless you're like high end, you won't be able to do that. But yeah, tongs and what is it over here? Epic Trial? Yeah, Cradle to Death God. I wouldn't recommend queuing for it like this. You'll probably get like pugs. Well, you'll definitely get pugs, and usually those are people who are desperate, who are at just like entry 12k, I think. The kind of like requirements. Yeah, 12k. 12k is, I wouldn't say is the minimum. 14k is the bare minimum for everyone to be in order to get it successfully, and it won't be easy. I would say 14 and above. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna spend hours on it. You're just gonna be frustrated. You're gonna like spend all your mass lives during the boss. I mean, if you can even manage to go through all the way to the third boss, which is Rasnisi, and you don't know what the hell you're doing, you're just gonna get mental. You're just gonna get pissed with everybody, and you're just gonna leave at the end, and you won't get anything. So it's kind of like I was gonna say get good. You just need to understand the mechanics. So I think that is really all I need to say about this. Things like heroic encounters and whatnot, that probably be on a different video. So I hope that's everything. I hope you found this useful. I'm sorry for the long video. Probably condense it if you guys want, kind of like bullet points, bang, bang, bang. So it won't last that long. But if you stayed this long, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.